Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to make a quick video about the new updates and everything that the REMEMENTO team is telling us now that the new patch is coming on June 9th. I want to make sure that I can provide you with all the information that I have gathered so far and everything that I'm understanding so far. So I want to go back and talk about some other changes as well before we even go into the changes for this you know round of announcements that they did just yesterday. So let's go ahead and start with first this, right? There is a big change that is going to be effective starting on July the 9th, which is the new patch that is coming, and is that the update cycles have been changed. The game was being updated every 6 weeks, and now it's going to be updated every 4 weeks, which means that things that you were able to complete before um, in that amount of time, right, in 6 weeks, um, now it's being shortened, right? So the battle pass, for example, that was 6 weeks before, now it is 4 weeks only, which means that you need to buy it more often if you want to get the rewards. It's also way faster to complete as well, and many other things, like for example, banners are now 4 weeks long instead of 3 weeks long, which is not bad because again, this is going to give you more time for you to be able to get a hold of the new characters that are appearing on these different banners. Of course, this is going to delay a little bit the amount of content that you are going to be able to get every certain amount of time in the game. But I just wanted to make sure that you understand this. There are a couple of things here that are good, that are definitely good for you as a player, and there are a couple of things that are not that good. Like for example, as I was saying before, right? For example, the PvP season it was every 3 weeks, so which means in 6 weeks you will be able to get rewards 2 times. Now you would need 8 weeks for you to get the rewards 2 times, right? Because it is now one entire month for the PvP season, so you're getting less rewards from PvP. Same goes for the special hunt as well. Well, the special hunt actually is good because it used to be an entire patch, so it was 6 weeks long. Now it's only 4 weeks, and we are still getting the same amount of rewards. So I think one team balanced the other, I guess, because it was the same amount of gens for buff, right? It was 1,000 gens for PvP if you are reaching Challenger, and it was 1,000 gens for the special hunt or whatever it is, special point span hunt, right? Or subjugation. So I guess it balances out, right? There's no problem there. Abyss Corridor was every 3 weeks, and yeah, Abyss Corridor was the other one, right? It was every 3 weeks. Now it's every 4 weeks, so we are losing on rewards there because every 3 weeks you were able to get all of the different gems that were available there, which is a lot because we get a lot because both of the Abyss Corridors reset, the regular one and the hard one. So this is yet again something else that is definitely not being balanced with anything else, unless they decide to add more rewards now that they are going to be shortening the amount of time. Sorry, they are going to be increasing the amount of time for you to be able to get their rewards again. So yeah, this is something really important that I wanted to mention because it has to do as well with some of the new announcements, right? So now we have for 1.5 update, we have that it is going to be starting on July the 9th, 2:30 UTC, which is around 10:30 Central Time, EST time, if I'm not wrong. So it's going to be at night. It's going to last for 6 hours. So you can just make sure that you go to the event page, right? And uh, here go to the Breeze of Eldenvale and make sure that you are always changing your little currency here for coins, right? Or to buy whatever else that you have not been able to buy yet. Just make sure that you're not leaving this around because they are not going to compensate you for this. They are even telling you there in the announcement that you need to grab it, right? They say it here, right? You need to make sure to grab it. Let me see, what is it? Here, this. So they are telling you that it is going to last only until the start of maintenance. So just make sure that you're getting that because if you don't get it, you're going to lose it. So then now for the notice, we have here the first thing is that Canary is going to be a light unit and she's going to be a support, mostly a support for PvP. Machina and Lycian and both her weapons are going for the permanent banner. And for this character, I'm just going to be going real quick here, is 101 to 131%, assuming you have dupes, as damage to all enemies, and you have either 30 or 60% chance to absorb 7% of their attack gauge. which is really good. Again, this is a unit for PvP, so if you're interested in PvP, you want this character. If you're not interested in PvP, probably getting a copy of it is going to be fine, and then you just don't worry about it anymore. So now this skill is really good, to be honest. Even for PvE, may have some uses in some scenarios in which you don't really know what to bring, and you want to bring something to the team that would allow you to have some extra utility. Probably would be good. Sadly, it doesn't give you any type of buff like for attack or anything like that, but it would be way too broken if that was the case. But it does reduce the cooldown of all the tier 3 skills for all of your characters by 1 turn, and also increases your attack gauge by 6 or 12%. I think that if you're thinking about using this character, getting this dupe is really good. It's probably going to be the best one. And then we have the ultimate skill that it would revive and grant invincibility and effect resistance to all of your units for 1 turn. And it says here that the cooldown of this skill will increase by 2 each time it is used. So pretty good. Actually, really, really good. Skill again for PvP maybe is going to be a way for PvP battles to stop being just one shot and that's it. There is going to be definitely way more thinking into building a defense and an offense now in the game, since this character is going to be changing everything. All you have to do is just make this character like a super tanky and make sure that you're able to survive. And then if their enemy this kills all of your units, so long as this one is alive, she will be able to revive everyone, and you are going to be in a very, very tough situation, right? And not only that, but you also have a passive here that it will restore 1 MP when an enemy uses an AoE attack, and reduces damage taken by all allies by 6 to 10% for the rest of that turn. So again, pretty good, right? This is a very interesting way to counter Libertas, because Libertas would start first, right? That's the whole meta currently, right? Libertas starts first. She deals damage to all of your units. That's an AoE attack. Then you get an MP, right? And then you get the damage reduction for when the DPS is going to nuke you. So the DPS would not be able to nuke you now, because now you have this defense or extra resistance to damage. So again, sounds pretty good. The weapon for her, I don't really see if it is going to be useful or not. I don't really think that this is definitely that good. Probably having a copy of it is not going to be bad, but very, very tailored to her in particular. When an ally becomes incapacitated, it reduces the cooldown of your tier 3 skill by 2 turns, so you will be able to use your revive faster. So if everyone dies, you can just bring them back to life, and yeah, it's going to be able to use this skill again. I'm not sure about how good this is going to be, or how long PvP battles are going to last now with this character involved. Because depending on that, then yeah, you may be able to revive again and again and again and again, and it's going to be a complete pain in the ass. So we have all the materials here, and then we have the skins that are being added. This is Bernice. This one here is Ferranzi, looking good. Canary, definitely looking really good. This skin, to be honest, not bad at all. And then we have this is Nicole, again, pretty nice skin. It's cute. This one I feel like it's the more like cute side, right, of all of these skins. And then we have here our Beatrice. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. This one is actually really good as well. And the best one for the best character in the game, Sasha. And all of these skins are going to be added. They are not mentioning everything here. Oh yeah, all of them are going to be added. It's just that it is different. Canary, Beatrice, Ferranzi, and Chloe are going to be skins added to the shop. You need to buy them, right? And then they are going to be discounted starting from July the 9th, and then until the end of the maintenance on August the 6th. And then now these other skins are going to be removed from discount. They are going to be continuing normal price. And for Bernice, this skin will be added to the pass, to the battle pass. So you will be able to have a skin for your Bernice in the battle pass. I like this. I really like this. This skin's cute. And I think that Bernice is a really nice character to have. So having a skin for her is not going to be bad, even though I don't have a Bernice. That. And then the other skin, the skin Fluffy Dream Sasha, will be added, and is going to be added as a reward that you are going to be getting in-game as a reward for maintenance. So you are getting Sasha skin for free. The best skin in the game. Second best would be Paransi, of course, right? But this is the best scheme that is going to be being released and is going to be free. Now we have a shop update here. Pretty much all of the different packages that were specifically for characters are going to be removed. New ones are going to be added. The other ones are going to reset. That's how it goes. This is big. This is really, really big because they are adding a new boss, which is Taikera, and it's a water boss, which is really, really good. And the good thing about this is one is that there is going to be a new set added, which is going to be this Dusky Caldera, right? And this particular is going to be also for PvP, and you probably are going to see people are going to be seeing people with two or this particular set on their characters for defense. It's going to provide a shield buff of 12% of the maximum HP of your allies, not your own HP, but the HP of your allies for 2 turns, which is going to be a staple for pretty much any character that you are going to be using defensively. Ravi, Bernice, Canary, right? Pretty much anything that doesn't need to be super fast is going to be using this set now, just for the survivability of your team. And it's going to again counter that one-shot meta that is available in PvP right now. And not only that, but they are removing the effect accuracy and the effect resistance sets from the Dragon and from Charlotte, and they're going to be added to Taikera. So pretty much now it is even better to farm equipment since you're going to be able to now get a lot of pieces for crit rate, crit damage, and attack, and then for HP, what's the other one? Defense and speed on Charlotte. Really, really good because I was never getting a single piece of speed gear. Now I probably would be getting more HP and defense, which is really good, right? And then they're going to be doing some changes to PvP, which is it's good. I do believe that these changes to PvP are nice because PvP shouldn't be something like super rewarding. It should be just something that you can do just for the heck of it. And you know, it's nice that everyone has the chance to get rewards from PvP. So they are removing the free mounts from PvP that you were getting at all tiers, and then now instead of giving you a mount, they are giving you a coin. And aside from the coins, you're getting these badges as well, which is pretty stupid, right? But you're getting one coin if you are getting anything between gold, platinum, and diamond. And if you're a challenger player, then you get 2 coins, right? So if you are and then they're adding this new shop, which is worrying me because in the shop normally this is the same shop that we are using right now, and I'm not seeing the free pulls that we were getting every week for the promotional banner and also for the permanent banner, and also the free stamina that we were getting every week, the free coins as well. I am only seeing experience. This is making me really worry. I'm hoping that it is not showing because for whatever reason they just bought them and they are at the bottom of the list now. Please be that the case, because if they remove that, it's going to be really bad for us players in general. So now with those coins, you can buy a bunch of different teams. You can buy now mounts, and before these mounts were exclusive for people that were only challenger, and now you don't really need to be challengers to get these mounts. You can just get them just by playing the game. A challenger player would take 2 months for them to get the mounts, and regular player would take them 4 months. So that's the only difference that is going to be there. This shop is also going to be resetting. We are getting the voice span subjugation again, and there are some bug fixes that I'm not going to be reading, but this one is really important here. The Nightpath's experience ×2 event is going to be permanent. What does this mean? I'm not sure. Is it going to be permanent all the time? Is it going to be permanent that every last week of the month you're going to be getting it? Every 2 weeks, last 2 weeks of the month are going to be getting it? I'm not sure. Is it going to be the entire month, which is going to be great? I'm not sure. But the thing is that they are also doubling the amount of points that you were getting for every mission. So before it would take you quite a long amount of time for you to get the entire rewards from the battle pass. Now, if the 2 experience is available, event is available the entire month, then that means that you will be able to finish the battle pass in like a week and a half, assuming you complete all of the extra missions and all of that. But there is another thing here that is very bad. They are ending the event that would give you double rewards for the different dungeons every week. This is finishing. This is sad. I'm hoping that they definitely bring this back. because this is one of the things that was making this game really good in regards to being able to build characters. Because due to this, it was so easy to prepare materials for leveling up new characters whenever they came to the game. So a bit sad about this. I'm hoping that they do something with this, but I'm definitely a bit sad with this notice here. And then they are adding some voices. They are fixing some things with the fonts, and then they are adding a new type of puzzle to the exploration in the map that I'm not sure this is going to be popping up different places in the map, and we would have to go ahead and just walk around the map and see if we find something new, or is it just going to be replacing some of the current puzzles that were available where you were doing exploration? No idea. We need to wait until the game actually releases with the new patch to see that. And they are doing something really good here, very important. They are making improvement to reduce the overheating in mobile devices, along with overall game optimizations and stability enhancements. And this is part of ongoing efforts. So they are doing something now, but they are going to continue doing more things to make things even better. But for now, guys, this is going to be all, I guess. I mean, it's good news. There's some good news, some bad news. We need to wait and see what happens when the game actually releases the update. Something else that I want to let you know, guys, is that this is not a global release. I repeat, this is not a global release. We don't know yet when global is going to be released, and we have to wait probably 1 more month or 2 more months for they to finally decide to release global. It may take until 1.6 for the game to actually release for global. For now, guys, thank you so much for being here, and see you in the next one.